Hi everyone, it's Rachel here, your CIJ Catalyst and Transformational Coach, here to get you clear, unstuck, and finding your purpose. Okay, you guys, day 20 of my video challenge, and today I want to talk to you about problem solving. All right, so here we go. When you have a problem and you are putting all of your attention on the problem and you attract more people to you that agree with you about this problem, and more energy and more momentum is being built around this problem, okay? The problem grows, all right? And when the problem grows, it tends to be all-consuming in your life and a lot of times in society, okay? Examples of that are the war on drugs. When I was growing up, there was a huge war on drugs. The president, his wife, there was a huge campaign, the war on drugs. And what happened with that is we had a whole bunch of people focused on war on drugs, and the war got bigger. And I remember as a kid, a war on what? There's another war, what's going on? It was everywhere. It was at home, it was on the news, it was in the school, it was in our after-school activities. And what I noticed is that the drug problem got big. It just grew and grew and grew, and I found it really fascinating. I was quite young, and I found it quite fascinating. Why do they have a war and drugs, and what's happening, okay? And as I grew older and I started to notice that the energy that these words have a lot of power. The energy that the words that we use, the words that we accept, the words that we hear have a lot of power. So we see that also with the war on terrorism. Anything that is negatively based with these words and have a lot of people focused on it, these things grow. So what do? Okay, this is what you do, you guys. You have a problem, you focus on the problem. It's important to look at a problem, okay? If you don't look at a problem, then there can be no solutions. And even more than that, the important thing about problems is that if you don't have problems or contrast, okay, then there's no room to grow. Okay, so don't look at your problems as these horrible negative things that are coming to you to stifle you up, to stump you, okay? They're there to teach you, and our problems are there to help us grow as well. So how do they help us grow? You look at the problem, you get to the root of it, okay? Pick it apart, get to the root of it, and then take all of your attention off of the problem and onto the solutions, all right? There will always be people that are over here, looking at the problem and focused on the problem, okay? You don't have to be one of those people, okay? You can be one of those people that looks at the solution over here, all right? There will be other people over there, and you will attract other people over there looking for solutions, okay? And those solutions are what we want to put our attention on. So instead of a war on drugs, how about a campaign on how to keep our kids clean and safe, okay? And instead of a war on terrorism, how about a campaign of peace? Let's look at what's working out, okay? Everything that's not working out is gonna stay over here, okay? It's not going anywhere. You can go and visit it whenever you want, all right? It's there. But the standard, okay, the healthy, positive, uplifting place is over here at the solutions. Because once you have solved a problem, another one's gonna come along, okay? So this process is something that goes, it repeats itself. And if you have momentum coming from behind a solution-oriented mentality up here, then it's gonna come to you easier and easier. You're gonna look at a problem, you're gonna go, okay, this is the problem, let's look at it, what is it? Spend some time on it, and then put it to the side and focus on your solution. This works with every problem that you have. If there's a problem at your school, you look at the problem, get to the root of it, and then get all of your attention over on solutions and get those solutions implemented and give them whatever kind of time it needs to get the momentum going. You keep your eye on things. You don't ignore things. You don't ignore, you don't put a blind eye, you don't sweep it under the rug. Of course not. You look at it, you pick it apart, you get to the root, and you go on to solutions, all right? At work, at home, let's say you're at work, you're sitting at work and some problem presents itself to you. What are you gonna do? You're gonna sit in the problem and cry and be upset about this problem? Maybe at the beginning if it's that big of a problem, but then you pick yourself up, you look at the problem, you get to the root, and you go right over to solutions. And not every problem is gonna be, it's not gonna upset you so much. There are certain levels of, your problem, it's like if it's a 10, it's horrible. If it's a 1, it's, and everything in between. So, you can kind of glide right through it if there's, it's just an easy little problem that's happening. You look at the problem and you move right over to solutions. All right, you guys? All right, so that's what I have for you today. We're solution oriented. All right, look at the problem, don't ignore it, don't sweep it under the rug, get to the root of it and move over to solutions. All right, you guys? That's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I have so many instances of this technique working, and it's definitely going to help you out through your day and through your life. Leave your comments below. Let me know what kind of problems you're dealing with, and if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much, and subscribe. And if not, I would love for you to jump on over there and take a look, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the last day of this challenge. Bye, everyone.